Okay guys, Dr. Octobeard is back and bristling with grade 9 tips and tactics for guaranteed top performance. Not a guarantee. Today I'm going to be talking about representation, Stuart Hall's reception theory, and the Quality Street and This Girl Can ad campaigns. Advertising has been selling us a version of the world since at least the 1800s. But it's not always easy to know if you can believe what you see.
With skin this flawless,
How old do you think I am? 20? 30?
try 60.
That's right, I'm f***ing 60.
I'm wearing the latest in age-defying, fortifying, glamour gloss whatnot makeup.
To get me looking this good.
Don't you want to look like me?
In fact, adverts have been representing and misrepresenting their products since adverts began. Understanding these representations can be a relative minefield.
We're gonna go to another place. No repercussions but our mistakes. Rules are there for us to break.
Anyway, there is help at hand in the form of Stuart Hall's reception theory. The theory states that there is a preferred meaning written into every media product that the people who made the product want the audience to take away. If we look at the Quality Street advert from the 1950s, that meaning seems to be that women like men who buy them chocolate. This is encoded by the posture and clothing of the women, modern, fashionable, slim, attractive, and white. More on that later. It is also encoded by the action of them both kissing the man whilst taking his chocolates. The man is in the centre of the image and is wearing a business suit, marking him out as the breadwinner, most important person in the poster, and probably the target audience for the product. The idea of the male gaze, that a man is the one doing the looking, and that you can use sex appeal to interest men, wouldn't be described for another 20 years. But here it is in action in the 1950s. And to the men looking at the poster, the message is clear. If you buy Quality Street, women will be all over you. Not like that. But Stuart Hall also says it's possible to take another reading, apart from the preferred one. Audiences can choose not to take the intended meaning and to take an oppositional reading. There are several factors that might cause someone to take an oppositional reading. Belonging to someone other than the target audience, or living in times where things that were once more accepted are now less accepted.
I mean, that's sexist, but okay.
If we apply an oppositional reading to this poster, we could say that it stereotypes women as being gold diggers.
Now I ain't saying she a gold digger.
Or, as one of my students recently pointed out, in this case, chocolate diggers.
Now I ain't saying she a chocolate digger.
It shows them as being needy, reliant on men, or even promiscuous. A more negotiated reading, somewhere in between the two extremes, might be that whilst it does represent women poorly, the contexts around understanding the roles of women have changed as feminism has challenged more and more male-dominated spaces and ideas. The poster was never intended to offend women. The poster was never intended for women at all. And we might well argue that was part of the problem.
Typical male fantasy. I guarantee you a man made that commercial.
Of course a man made it. It's a commercial, Lois, not a delicious Thanksgiving dinner.
I mean, that's sexist, but okay.
Fast forward to the 21st century, and an ad campaign that surely does understand women is the This Girl Can campaign.
Let's go!
Hit me.
Created by Sport England in 2015 and directed by Kim Gerhig, the campaign aimed to persuade more women and girls to get into sports. It is different from the Quality Street poster, both in its target audience and its mode of address. But even here, it's still possible to take different readings. Let's begin with the preferred reading. We have an every woman, not a model or an actress, taken as a candid photograph, not posed, dancing like there is no one watching. She is not stereotypically presented as thin and perfect, but has been deliberately chosen to look like a normal woman. As well as the images, we can also analyse the language for its preferred meaning. Both the word pig and fox have strong connotations. The connotations of pig are quite negative, but the connotations of fox include suave, sexy sophistication.
You better get to
I mean, that's sexist, but okay.
The idea is that if she can do it, so can you. Anyone can. This girl can. But who is this girl? If we take a look at the video that accompanied this poster, we can see women of all shapes and sizes, ages and beliefs, enjoying sport and exercising for the fun of it. It's a very multicultural and multi-ableist mix-up. But if we look at this poster, we can see that not only its main character, but everyone in the background as well, is white. This is likely an oversight on the part of the designers, and there are other posters from the same campaign featuring people of colour, just not here. So here at least, while it appears that this girl can, she only can if she's white and able-bodied. This would be an example of an oppositional reading of the text. And there is an oppositional reading of the language too. As we said before, the word pig has negative connotations. And the idea of sweating, or indeed looking like a pig, could put some viewers off. And of course, the negotiated lies somewhere in between. It is possible to criticise this poster for not showing racial diversity, but other posters and the rest of the campaign clearly include a diverse group of ages, races and abilities. And Stuart Hall doesn't just apply to print advertising. In fact, it's possible to apply Hall's reception theory to many of the other products in your exam series as well. So here it is, backed by popular demand, the Octobeard Frame Stop. Enjoy, y'all!